Hey guys, Majungasaurus Productions here with a new video. Now today I'm going to be doing my first ever dinosaur full review video. Before I've done haul videos, but this time it's going to be a full-on review. Now, this review was suggested by one of my commenters who saw this figure in my collection update. Now the figure itself. This is the collectA deluxe neovenator. And for this review, I'll later on be bringing in some of the other dinosaurs that lived alongside it that I own, which would be Baryonyx, Iguanodon, and Polycanthus. Also, I will be bringing in its North American relative, Allosaurus. But before that, let's get into the sculpt. Now, the head. The head here is very neovenator, although it is shrink wrapped, sadly, since this is an older figure of collectA's. You can see the detail has many teeth in the mouth. Now you may recognize this guy from Isle of the Mesozoic Season 1, which he was proudly used in as a villain, named Neo. See on the belly there, collectA neovenator 2012. Can't see it that well, the lining is not as good. You can see the coloration, actually. I really like the coloration on this figure. It's like a darker pattern going with yellow splotches and brown along it, and a very subtle red on the crests. A nice green eye with a little black dot, and the nose positioned in the middle area of the snout. Now, as for detail inside the mouth, there is not that much, but it is there. You can see the tongue sculpted in there, roof of the jaw. It's not that good, but like I said, it's decent. And one problem though is that the neck is very flimsy looking. It's very long. There's no actual connection that much from the throat to the neck. There's no throat pouch. But yeah, that's a problem. But hey, this was made a while back, once again. Also, like with most collectA figures, it is very wide. He's a very wide boy. Look at that. From the front, you can see the stomach is more barrel-shaped, like a sauropod. He's got the classic theropod legs of an allosaurid, and the hands are correctly pronated, which is nice. Also, running along the back, we have little spike-like scoop-looking things. And the tail, the one thing I like about this figure is that the tail is long. Most figures don't really have long tails, which dinosaurs should have long tails. And I think it looks really nice. Really gives some length to the figure, which is somewhat kind of hard when putting it on the shelf, finding a spot. But what you gonna do? Also, we have a darker pattern going underneath. Also, they sculpted the cloaca and the bottom of the feet. Not many figures I've seen have sculpted bottom of the feet, since those are never really visible, but that's a nice touch. Alright, now on to size comparisons. First of all, I'm going to bring in its North American relative, Allosaurus. You can see Allosaurus really dwarfs the neovenator. It is huge compared to the small neovenator. Well, standing normally, it's still big. Yeah, it was a massive predator compared to the smaller neovenator. So next up, we have probably one of the neovenator's common prey items, or one of the animals it would have lived near, Iguanodon. This is the collectA deluxe Iguanodon, which is the same company as this neovenator, so they look nice next to each other. I'm going to leave that guy back here. Now, I have another animal that lived in England, same as neovenator and Iguanodon, Polycanthus. Now, the Polycanthus, this is the Walking with Dinosaurs one. It looks nice next to the neovenator as well. You can see a good size comparison right there. It's not too big, not too small. And lastly, we have the Papo Baryonyx next to the Neo. You can see it's just about tall enough, or taller than it. And last but not least, I'll be bringing out a figure that most people own, the Safari 2017 Psittacosaurus. Here you can see it next to the Neo. Anyway, that's going to do it for this review, and I'll see you all in the next one.